All right. I can't concentrate on the streams right now because I've got a ton of work, but we're live on Kick. We should be live on Rumble. Why does it say I'm offline? What the fuck? Why does it say I'm offline? Oh, come on, man. Oh, there I am. It took a minute. That's bizarre. All right, I can't do the pop-outs right now because I'm doing a lot of work right now. But I said, let me get on because I haven't stopped working. Okay, that's muted. I'll do the pop-outs after. Let me concentrate on my work or I'm dead. A lot of stuff came in. A lot of stuff is going on. Okay, let's do this. Oh, God. Oh, that's video, so we gotta do it this way. There we go. Copy. Paste. All right. It's got to go on Rumble. So I got to bring this down. Hope everybody's having a great night. I'm having a very busy night. Hasn't stopped. Oh my God. Paste. Custom. Oh shit. I could have just done that. AM. Okay, I could kill this window. I can not kill that. Oh, screw it. Rumble can sometimes take quite some time to set up a stream. Not mine. This is for the station. Sometimes it takes a minute. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. And in the meantime, I gotta do another file. Kill this. There it is. Rumble. What's tomorrow's date? 21st. Summertime. He's gonna do that part. Shit, I don't know if he's still in his meeting. I can't go in there. Are you going to upload video on your StreamYard? I set up all the destinations. For tomorrow morning show. Okay. Next. If anybody's talking in chat, I am not looking at chats whatsoever. There's 5 of them. I have to get this working like immediately. Otherwise, I fall behind. I don't like that. I'm almost caught up. I'm editing a video file. It's not gonna take me that long. Come on. I have a live show at 10. That's why I got to get this done. All right, that one's done. Now I got to do the audio. And then I think I'm caught up for now. Oh my God. Audio files is so easy. Though they take time. Okay, now that that's done. Okay. Let's get all these pop-outs and get it done. I gotta go in here. Copy this. All right, let's concentrate. Rumble first. What's up, Genghis? We had a shower here before. Rumble's always the first one to go up. Okay, let's put the dreaded YT. Okay, let's get YT done. What's up, Mitchie, if you're in this still? Okay. We gotta make YouTube smaller. I could see it. All right, Kick, you're next. All right, here's Kick. We'll stick Kick right there. Trovo. What's up, Andy? All right, let's do Trovo. Oh my God. And now finally, Twitch. Not a very easy thing to do, get all these pop-outs up on the screen. 5 of them. And I gotta be able to see them all. Okay, I can see all the chats now. Getting back to work. Upload. It's not even close to done. Let me check the MP3. I would suggest you watch Andy tomorrow. You might. What's up, Jax? Tomorrow you may want to watch Dangerous Military Nerds in the afternoon. It's going to be a special UFO Wednesday. I'm not saying it anymore. Because spies. There's a lot of spies. Let the spies find out when you find out. All right, let's see. I'm almost done. Bill's hungry. Oh shit, I put... Okay, that's saving. Oh my God, that was insane for the last hour and a half. I was supposed to come on at 8 o'clock, and it's 9:30. That's how crazy shit got. Reminds me of the game in the car with Grandma. Oh my God, what a night already. Oh no, now he comes. Nani Kabaki. You know what he wants. Right out there. Jax, you missed a lot of shit that's been going on the last few days. You have no idea. It's insane. Oh my God. Paranormal stuff related. And I'm not going to get into it again because I'm not going to talk about it for the 4th time. Just watch a past stream on YouTube or Rumble. No, 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 Tycho. He wants to go outside. He's getting really crazy spoiled with this outside thing. But we must do it. Matter of fact, we're going to look at the weather. I'm off tomorrow, but not off tomorrow. Okay, the MP3 is done. And I got to put that in here. Just as I was going to take him outside, too. This doesn't take long, though. Come on, come on. Like I said, I don't like falling behind. It drives me nuts. One more. Then we're going to take them out. Then I can come in and work and relax. If that makes any sense, because it doesn't. How could you work and relax at the same time? I guess you can. All right, that's done. This one is still uploading. So we're good. Let's take them outside. Did I put the light on? No. Oh. You want to go outside, Kavak? Of course he does. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. The package. Okay, we'll put the package there for now. I know what it is. Nothing important. Oh. Oh, you saw him outside? Did you see the dog outside? Running around? Anyway. Yeah, I had him outside. Let's look at the weather. We might be doing a skywatch tonight. It rained about an hour and a half ago. I'm not putting out all my equipment if it's going to cloud up again. It's just not going to happen. No way. It's too much. And I've got to do a live show in 20 minutes. But it's an easy thing. It's not hard. I hate when it does that. Oh shit, there's a lightning bug on my screen. They're coming in. I should bring them outside again. Come on. Come on my finger. Come on, crawl on me. He fell. Oh my god, now he's down there. I don't know where he went. I was gonna put him back outside. Too late. Alright, satellite. Let's see what's going on. I might be right on the edge. If this is coming down, which I don't think so, I think it's probably streaming this way. The way the clouds look, it's probably, there it goes. It's back on the screen. I don't want to hurt it. No, it fell again. Yeah. I don't think so. Small cloud streaming in from the west. It's a temporary thing. There's a lot of clouds to the west. See? Cloudy overnight. I could tell by looking that windy. It's not a good situation. There's actually rain to the west. It's sinking down from the south. Like I said, I'm not going to put my cameras out. My camera. See, but the air is sinking. The air is sinking from the north. This might not be actually a bad thing. It's pushing, it's suppressing the clouds more to the south. But there's two systems interacting here. But I might get away with it. I just might be north enough. I say I just hook it up and do it. What the hell? Schumann resonance graph. I'm not familiar with that, Jax. You're a mod. Send me a link so I can look into it. I think I'm gonna set the camera up. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, the file's finished. Let me do that quick. I gotta get the key for that door. Okay. And then we're gonna hook up the camera. Oh my God, stop. Okay, it's nothing important. All right, let's do this now. Tycho, come on, go. I gotta get the key. Come on. Oh my God. He's like following me. Where's my key? We're gonna do it anyway. You have to block out these lights. Wow, look at the moon. Sliver. It's covered. It's like a sliver of the moon. It's so cool looking. This is why I say that it's a decision, because to set all this up is a pain. No doubt. Now, what the fuck did I do with the other power bank? There's 3 here. What the hell did I do? Tycho, please move. Please. Mr. Curiosity, find some what to do. He's probably right at the door, right? No. Where'd he go? He's over the other door. That's wet. I don't like that. Next, heater band. Now, where the hell is the heater band? Right in here. Getting there. What's it stuck on? The alien. Oh, come on now. Let's see. Here. And we'll leave it for like that for now. It looks pretty good. Who? What? Kevin, that's funny. That's funny, actually, what you just wrote. We're not done yet. We have to focus the camera. But it's hard to do it when there's... I see one visible star. We're going to brighten it up a little. It's cloud. Well, we're leaving it on. I think that's good for now. This alien's got to go. It's going to have to find a new home somewhere else. It's like right in my way. What's up, Ken? What's up to anybody who's watching right now? Oh, you had a storm over there? We had a little rain come through. Let me get ready for work and finish up. What the freak is that? I'm almost done, but I gotta get my shit in order here. Oh my God. Now he's telling me. Oh my God, that's too funny. That's like, I'll just do it, dude. Dude, I'll just do it. I already downloaded the copy. I'll do it. Oh my God. 06/2023. I'm running out of time. All right, so now I gotta go. Where's Opera? Where is Opera? There's Opera. This is crazy what's going on right now. You have no idea. I'm getting bombed. How come I can't upload it? I've never seen that happen before. He's gonna have to do it. I'm not a moderator there. So now I gotta email him the file that's 3 gig in size. Oh my God. Let me delete this. And now I gotta email him the file. If you ever have to transfer a file that's really big, and this is free, up to 5 gig, I'll put the link in chat. Some of you may be familiar with it. Okay, UFO Wednesday file. Click to add files. And it's this one. It's 2.5 gig. And it's sending. He's communicating with me. It's going to take 10 minutes. Approximately 12 minutes. Okay. That's done. Minimize. and get the station ready. Okay, we are good to go, just in time. So for Clyde Lewis. Now, I don't know if Clyde is gone right now. Clyde was supposed to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm going to pay attention to the show to see if Clyde is the best of, or if there's a guest host, or if he's live. So I need to listen to the beginning of this show. Everything is good today with my brother in regards of the activity in the house. It's a lot. But I'm also prepping for Roswell. I leave a week from today. So I've got a lot of things going on. And then when I come back, there's a lot of things going on. So it's nonstop. Not that a little violin comes fucking out complaining. I'm not. It's better. I prefer to be busy than do nothing. I can call my brother right now, but he works early. I actually have to call him. Shit. But I don't want nobody to know what we're talking about. It's going to be very cryptic. Yeah, it's next weekend, Fantasy. And you saw, okay, I just found out news.
The mailbox belongs.
I found out news that the article that dropped, supposedly that was new, is not new. It's actually a month old. Fantasy, that Corbell and Knapp, were that document that came out from the politician, from Canada, that shit's been out for a month. It's not new news. It's not. I found out from a source that, Bill, that's been out for a month. I didn't see it. I didn't know about it until the person told me. So, it's not new. They made it public when, I guess, the person that was involved, the politician, made it public. Yeah, I found out from a source. I can't, I know how people feel about sources, but I'm not revealing my source. But it's been out for a while. It's old news, actually. So, still interesting, because the person that wrote it wants to be transparent. As it indicates in that letter. That's real. That's a real letter. That's not... for those who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. And Kevin, who lives in Ottawa or near Ottawa, says, do not trust the Canadian political hack. We know they are corrupt, but they know we know so. So let us preface by saying that. I just hope my phone shuts up for the rest of the night. I'll be happy if it doesn't do anything for the rest of the night. I got to do this quick because I got to pay attention to the station. I did it earlier, but I'll do it again. So this was today. Obviously, you see the date. Again, this is old news. They made it seem like it's new. It is not. So I found out today from someone that it's not. Maybe they just got their hands on it. So I'm going to try to read this to you because it's really hard to see on the screen. And it's not that long, but, you know. So it's March 22nd. Larry Maguire, MP. So, Canadian politician. Dear Minister Anand, it has come to my attention through meetings with American officials that the United States Senate Select Committee, so he met with American officials. Through meetings with American officials that the United States Senate Select Committee, so Senate, I've been telling you people about this, on Intelligence and Senate Committee on Armed Services have been undertaking in-camera hearings with government and military subject matter experts on the recovery and exploitation of physical material from UAPs. Now, it's not just in the Senate, it's in the House too. Both houses are doing it. I am concerned that expected upcoming public announcements will be coordinated between AUKUS, which is the Five Eyes, which could damage Canada's credibility with our allies and the Canadian public on the global stage. There is an opportunity to have a prepared communication plan in place by May 2023 to reduce this risk. So they know what's coming. They're preparing for the whistleblower shit and all that to come out. They're trying to coordinate a plan to deal with the public, how much they can be transparent by protecting national secrets. So how are we going to do this with our allies? How is this going to be coordinated? Okay? So, as Minister of National Defense, you may not be aware, Defense Research and Development Canada, DRDC, has participated in efforts to analyze UAP, which is publicly traceable to circa 1950. So it goes back to 1950 in Canada. This recovered foreign material is studied through the Five Eyes Foreign Material Program, FMP, Five Eyes, the five allies that are working together, Canada, US, Australia, New Zealand, and UK. Those are your Five Eyes. Same kind of document that they say they claimed that Trump had, that they said Five Eyes. That's what Five Eyes is. Okay. This recovered foreign material is studied through the Five Eyes Foreign Material Program, which in Canada is sponsored by the Canadian Forces Intelligence Command, aligned with several intelligence sharing arrangements and treaties. I am writing to recommend you request a classified briefing containing full, sensitive, and protected program information from your officials on the Government of Canada's historical and ongoing efforts, so obviously from the past, on analyzing recovered UAP. So this shit's been going on for decades. See, Canada seems to be a little bit more open than what we say. I want to see what the cooperation is within the Canadian government and their military and their defense, Ministry of Defense and everything, on the information they provide. Because I guarantee the United States is probably, and all the allies are saying, don't tell them anything to their politicians. Canada's chief science advisor has also launched the Sky Canada project, which is investigating how the government of Canada manages UAP reports. They are in the process of identifying key Canadian stakeholder institutions. It is essential the chief science advisor be given full access to defense programs and be briefed on the collaborative scientific research effort with our allies. Okay. So that opens a whole bunch of questions and Pandora's box just from that alone. It is imperative the government of Canada have a communications plan to respond to these upcoming public revelations that will stem from these American FMPs, these behind closed door meetings. Not only are there national security and aviation safety concerns that need to be addressed, of course, national security, but there will also be a larger debate about why there is a lack of transparency. That's what I've been saying. And accountability regarding UAP programs and policy. I also believe there must be a parliamentary oversight of efforts by government institutions, and responsible ministers should be fully briefed on this program. So they want to be briefed, just like Congress wants to be briefed, but they're not getting the information from the military. They're not. And I'm curious to see what happens in Canada. Including releasable to the public content that aligns with allied public disclosures. So Canada has stuff. They want to release stuff that the Canadian government has in tandem with what the US releases, or Australia, or New Zealand, or the UK. Okay. And that's a lot with Allied Public Disclosure. It is incumbent your department inform you of what collaborative efforts have occurred with our allies and the details of existing agreements and memorandums of understanding that govern the program and may have been coordinated through global affairs. Canada's credibility with our allies and the Canadian public must transcend politics, and I firmly believe we can work together in a bipartisan manner. Regardless of the classified details of specific FMPs, the public revelations by these subject matter experts who have testified before Congress present an opportunity for the Government of Canada to take a visible leadership role in confirming the existence of recovered material and balancing our national security obligations. So Canada is saying, okay, if the United States is going to start releasing stuff, we should too, but we should take the lead on this. Canada should be the one standing above all others in releasing information and material. So he's trying to approach them about this and what they think about it, which is probably not going to go far. And he looks forward to the response, blah, 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 blah. And he sends it out to all the people of importance in a copy in the CC. So Canada definitely has stuff. Now, are they going to take the lead role in releasing information in not a political way, because everything, of course, is political, but simply just to put the information to be transparent to the public, while still protecting defense, national security? So this is what his approach is. After conferring with American officials about what's going on behind closed doors in classified meetings, and how they're going to roll stuff out to the public. Over here, you're not going to get no transparency. You're not. Now, I'm wondering if Canada is going to be more transparent. And they clearly said, it says it clearly, and he knows. And that's an important line. Canada's credibility with our allies and the Canadian public must transcend politics. And I firmly believe we can work together in a bipartisan manner, regardless of the classified details of specific FMPs. That's the stuff that's going on behind closed doors, because it's classified. The public revelations by these subject matter experts who have testified before Congress present an opportunity for the Government of Canada to take a visible leadership role in confirming the existence of recovered material and balancing our national security obligations. So on the one point, being transparent to a certain point, but also protecting national security concerns. It's the same thing that happens here. So that's an interesting letter. And I think I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Canada's getting more involved and there's more information coming out. But it seems like some politicians sure want to see that happen. But then they're going to have to depend on the information coming from the Department of Defense, Ministry of Defense, whatever they call it, and their military. And the same shit that's happening here is going to happen there, because they're all working together. The allies are all working together, and they're probably telling each other, don't say shit. So they already got to, I'm sure, the American politicians and other politicians already, because the American politicians want it, but I'm sure the militaries are in communication with each other. Don't tell them anything. We're not telling our people. You don't tell your people anything either. I'm curious to see what Canada does. Will Canada stand up and put it out there and stop putting stuff out there? And that would probably be piss off a lot of people, especially in the Pentagon. So it's an interesting letter. It may not sound like much to everybody here, but it's important. Because that's the problem. This is bipartisan. How many times have you heard me say this? This is bipartisan in Congress. They want answers, but they're not getting it because the military is saying, no way. That's why they made the Whistleblower Act, to try to protect whistleblowers more, to come forward to say what the hell's going on within the military or contracting work or whatever it is in regards to UAPs. I'm really curious to see how the Canadian government responds. Remember, it's national security. You can go to jail, prison, treason, releasing classified information. You just can't do it unless you want to risk everything. Maybe there's somebody out there that's willing to do that. Put their ass on the line knowing that they're going to go to prison immediately and release everything. Well, not everything, but you can't just do that. It's national security. Lou Elizondo, the man that has so many questions, he probably knows a lot. He can't talk about it. It's classified. Go to prison. Anybody who leaks that kind of stuff is going to prison, most likely. It doesn't matter if you think it's a good whistleblower or a bad whistleblower. Same could be said for Snowden. He released classified information. That's a crime. Whether you love what he did or hate what he did, doesn't matter. It is a fucking crime. And that's why the United States wants him extradited to face charges. Maybe. So, they don't take that shit loosely. It's not something you want to get yourself involved in on a personal level. He's trying to go through the proper channels and see what happens. He's not going to get much. I guarantee he's not going to get much reaction from that letter. It'd be curious to see if he has. But I don't think so. Because that's what's happening here. And you know they're all working together. Of course. It would be naive not to think so. You don't think our military is in communication with our allied militaries? And coordinating? Of course they do. They're always in communication. These are our closest allies. If you think about who are the United States' closest allies, yeah, UK, Canada, and people may not believe it, but Australia is. And it pisses off other countries, like with France with the submarines. They didn't like that. But we didn't care, because we have this thing going on with the Australians. So, this is pretty damn interesting. And I'm going to try to dig information to find out more about this Larry Maguire person in Canada. And I definitely have the sources to ask. I'm going to go to break. Right there. And again, like this all goes again with what Kevin said. And you have to question it. You have to. Anybody, and we live in such an environment of mistrust and doubt in government that everybody thinks it's going to be a deep state plot. Not everybody. Some people. Half the people is going to make that assumption that this is some kind of an agenda-driven narrative that they're going to come out with, and it's all part of the deep state plan for globalism. I get that. But at the same time, what if it's not? What if it's really real? Instead of always thinking that it's some deep state plot, conspiracy, think about all the possibilities here. Don't try to be objective. Try to be balanced in your approaches. Try to be fair in looking at it. Not automatically saying, oh, it's another deep state psyop, false flag event. If that's the case, we're never going to get to the truth. We're never going to get to the truth. Because no matter what's out there is going to be put into the conspiracy globe, spun around, and it's going to keep the divide, and it's going to mislead everyone. At the same time, it is possible this is all part of a disinfo campaign. Because, I mean, obviously, we should all think about all the possibilities here. We should. But what I'm saying, I'm not saying I believe what's going on. All I'm saying is I'm open to all possibilities of what this could be. And you don't make an immediate, impulsive reaction that it's this. Because you can't say that. I can't say what this is at all. Though I know things. All I'm saying is try to be objective at looking at what's going on here. Everything should be on the table, not just one thing. One conclusion, one theory should not just be the only thing on that table. You have to place all the pieces and see what happens here. Now, for me, I highly doubt we're going to see anything of real interest, like absolute evidence, because they're not going to do it. Now, I wonder if Canada would do it, or Australia would do it, or the UK would do it, or New Zealand. I'm not holding my breath for that. I'm being realistic. But I am really, really interested to see how this evolves and where this goes. Because I have a feeling it's going to get interesting. Now, I could think of this. I could think of it this way. What if this... Now, I don't think the other allies... Who knows? What if this is something to build up before the election of 2024? Why is China trying to be so friendly to us now? Because they know Trump is laying in the weeds. If he's elected, they may not want that. I said this already for a few months. Other governments may try to get into our politics by negotiating things because that's the person they want reelected or elected. Like Putin would love Trump to come back in office. That's guaranteed. It's a no-brainer. You think China wants Trump to come back? I don't think so. So you have to see, this could, I'm just using those as examples. You have to see where this goes. Is this have something to do as a distraction, or who knows? I'm just speculating. I'm not saying it is. I'm just speculating like I would speculate on everything else. But you have to think outside the box too. Because anything's possible here. Okay, I just have to set the station up. So it can be a number of things. Look what's going on with this submarine. Well, submersible. It's not a submarine, really. It's only 21 feet in length. And going at a depth of 13,000 feet. The Titanic is like 2.5 miles down. Go look up what the deepest depth a nuclear submarine can go to. Go do the research. 1/2 mile? Do you know how difficult it's going to be, even if they find, which I pray to God they do, but honestly, I don't think they are. Or if they do, it's going to be too late. Or if there's going to be anything left at all of it, because it could have been crushed like an egg from the pressure if it was compromised. But just think about that, how difficult it is to go that deep with other submersibles just to try to get down there. Because a sub, you're not going to, it's not like you're going to park a nuclear sub, open the hatch. Maybe they have it. I mean, they probably do, with a submersible attached to go into a deeper depth. But you just can't do this in 3 days. It takes time to coordinate. They only have 4 days of air. But the point I'm trying to make here is, if it's that difficult to go to the depths of the ocean, why wouldn't it be impossible for something otherworldly to be in our oceans where they know we can't go? And they're hiding in plain sight. Right in our oceans, on the bottom of our oceans. Because they know we can't get there. Who knows? Exactly. I thought we would have better tech by now, too. And maybe we do, but nobody wants to reveal that tech. That's possible, too. They, I hate to say it, but they're expendable in that sense, in a national security sense. They're not going to roll out some high-tech shit to save, I hate to say it like that, to save 5, 6, 7 lives. They're not going to do that. I hate to say it like that, but the likelihood is they're not going to break out their highest tech and show the world we have this and we can do this. I hope I'm wrong when I say that. I hope I'm wrong. You know what I mean? So it's a sad situation. What's going on with that submarine, the submersible. And, by the time you send all the Navy there, the ships, even if the sonar buoys... Now, obviously, they would have to be, like you see in a movie, taking a pipe or something, which I would be nervous to even do, and they have to be constantly tapping. You would think they have the sense to send a distress signal any way they can and not stop doing it if it's still intact, to try to pick it up on the sonar buoys. You would think somebody has the intelligence to put that together. We have to find a way to communicate with them. We lost communication. What other means is it possible? What would they be doing to try to get us? Probably drop sonar buoys? Oh, that means we need to make a noise so those buoys could pick it up. Now remember, I think they lost communication less than 2 hours as it was going down, diving. So what does that tell you? They suffered some type of mechanical, whatever kind of failure. If that was compromised in any way with pressure, it completely crushed from the pressure. I hate to put it that way, but the pressure is extreme at that depth. Extreme. So there may not be nothing left of it. It might look like a piece of wreckage at the bottom of the floor. Sadly, I hate to say, I really do not like saying that. But if it was compromised, it's crushed. You know what I mean? It's sad. It's very sad. I don't necessarily know if I would take a venture to do something like that myself. That's really risky. Knowing that one thing goes wrong, you're in deep shit. And pay $250,000 to do it. I get it. You want to see the Titanic, and how much can you really see? Wow, I'm looking at the Titanic up close and personal. I'm here. I'm looking at the wreckage. It's got to be an adrenaline rush. Of course it is. But you're willing to put your life on the line to do that? I'm sure people would definitely line up to do it. Just like people would line up to take a space flight, regardless of the risks. It's the same thing. Kind of. The sense of adventure, something that is definitely a life-changing moment to experience, no doubt. But you have to take the risks involved, and the family. You have to think about your family and everything else. That's what I was just saying, David. I was just saying it's 2.5 miles down. Exactly. They're not going to be able to get the equipment there in time, Charles. It's just by the time the air runs out. You know what I mean? It's just logistically almost impossible. I don't want to say impossible, but nearly impossible to get all the assets needed in the area. That's even if they find out where they are. You gotta get an idea where they are first before you send in the submersibles to locate them. They have no information. None. Zero. Last I checked, nothing new to report. So that's bad. And I don't know what the weather is in the North Atlantic. I don't know what the hell's going on. That can't help. If the weather conditions are bad, that's not going to help. So I'm just saying, you pray for the miracle, you hope to, but right now, it doesn't look good. And that's, it is what it is. Oh gosh, V, can you imagine? And that's what I'm saying, David. Would people really want to risk their lives to do that? That's right. Exactly. Exactly what David is saying in chat and YouTube. Absolutely. So, and it's a billionaire with another businessman with his son. I mean, my gosh. Yeah, I mean, we don't know. Obviously, we don't know. We could speculate what type of failure they had. But you would think, like I just mentioned, if they dropped sonar buoys in, somebody's doing some tapping. That would be pretty much your only way. Make a sound that they can distinguish from a sonar buoy. They're looking for you if they're alive. If nothing really went, the shit hit the fan. Oh my God! See, I missed the fucking break. I gotta let them play their commercials. Is he live though tonight? I gotta find out on break. I mean, if there was any pressurization issues at all, it's like Mark has told Charles was there. I don't think Charles was there. What the pressure underneath the water can do. Crush it. Mark has a cup in his house. Charles, were you there when you seen this cup? You were there, right? And they put it out of the submersible. I don't remember the depth. But the cup, a normal sized cup, shrank to like that big from the pressure. It's an amazing thing to see. That was once a drinking cup turned into a smaller than a shot glass from the pressure. It was a styrofoam cup or something like that where it compressed. It was incredible. I think Charles might have seen that. I don't know if Charles was there when Mark showed us that in his house. And exactly, the Titanic, really? Really? Is that what you want to go? I mean, is it that important to go down to see the Titanic after videos released and images and footage, and there's so much out there? Really, what else do you want to see? What else? It's not like you're going to go into the wreckage. You're just going to go around it like all the other camera angles have been on these tours. It's not like you're going to experience something new. There's plenty of footage out there. But it's the point of being there in person to see it from my own eyes, up close and personal. Wow. That must mean a lot to you to do that as a tourist. So, no. Yep. David, I just read your comment. So again, it's sad, it's tragic, but it is what it is. And hopefully there's a miracle and they find this submersible and they're able to retrieve it. But think about it. It's nighttime in the North Atlantic. Nothing. This happened on what, Sunday? So Monday, Tuesday, 48 hours. What they say they have, about 90 hours of air? So you are running out of time. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna end up well. Okay, coming back from break. I'm gonna pay attention. So here you can see the weather, what it's like here. At least it's not smoke filled like it was a couple of weeks ago, which was insane. It was really bad in New York City, but up here it was pretty bad too. Thankfully they got those fires contained pretty much in Canada, even though there's new ones, but that's seasonal thing for them, just like it happens out west. But it was a little wicked earlier with the weather. Well, nothing bad, but it got a little dicey. Now the weather is not looking good on the radar. I just put the camera out because there could be breaks. The one thing I don't want to happen right now is obvious. Precipitation. Because there's a lot of electrical equipment out there. And it's not about the camera could take it. The camera could take it. It's built for outdoor weather. It's a weather. But it's connected to a power bank, which is plugged in. And, you know, any kind of stuff like that can I can blow the camera. So that's not good. If it was on a battery by itself, which you can, it'd be okay. But not when it's connected through an electrical source. With a short going through that, no good. So I got to keep an eye on to see if we see any rain or anything like that. It looks like there's a little clearing coming in. What's odd is we're facing east-southeast. It kind of looks like the clouds are coming from the north, moving south, because that's going this way on the camera, or actually it would be that way. So, I don't know if it's going to clear up, because we're right at the edge of a system. They've been getting a lot of rain down south. But up here, we're right at the edge of clouds and more clear skies. So I don't know. But see, like that cloud right there on the screen, that looks almost like that could be rain above the tree. So I don't want to see that at all. So I will have to run out. But outside, I gotta put the air on because I can't keep the doors open because the mosquitoes are now officially in abundance out there. So are the fireflies, or lightning bugs, as I would call them, since I was a kid. But they're out there. They're starting to pop up now. So you may see those green flashes on the screen. Oh shit, that plane just flipped me out for a second. So I need to close the doors to keep those nasty critters out. But once I do, it gets really warm in here. But I need to. So I'm going to go turn on the air conditioner now. Come on. Come on. Then go. All right. Get some air. Do I want a beer? I don't know how many I have left. I don't think many anymore. Why not? I'm not gonna go nuts tonight, but I'm kind of off tomorrow. Kind of. But I gotta start preparing for Roswell next week. Which means I have to prepare for work while I'm gone. Pre-records, all that good stuff. So this way I don't have to worry at all. What's horrible is my neighbor that I just met, I didn't even know put up a picture from inside the submersible. It's called Titan, right? I think it is. I think that's the name I recall. Oh shit. I have to approve the file. Otherwise he doesn't get it. Okay, now he's got it. Alright. See, it's always something. I'm looking for the image now, Charles. There's a few. I'm just gonna share the screen because I gotta go to break in a second. So this is the Titan submersible. That's what it's like inside. I'm gonna spend $250,000 to do that. Are you insane? You gotta be out of your mind. There's no way. I think I would freak out from claustrophobia. That's very tight. 21 feet long. Oh my God, I don't think so. Not for me personally. All to go see. Look, claustrophobic video reveals inside. The yeah, it looks claustrophobic. It does. It definitely does. And in an emergency situation, oh my God, I don't think so. Looks like a modified gamer controller to what they use. That's funny. That's exactly what that is. It looks just like a fucking PlayStation or Xbox controller. What time is it? I cannot miss the next break. But yeah, there's your pretty much your images of this. Ocean Gate. That's small. That is definitely small. I can't miss the next break. You know what I mean? It's like, what? Oh my gosh. There's no way. There's no way. Now remember, supposedly it takes what? Roughly 2.5 hours to go down, another 3 hours down there. So it's like a round trip, what? 8-9 hours? I'm just speculating. To be in a claustrophobic situation like that. Oh shit, break. No, thank you. You sent one in Skype? Yeah, that's pretty much like the ones we've been seeing. I could put it in Skype for a second. Right there. It's tight. It's no doubt. It's tight. It's just like one big long tube. Be interesting to see how the sleeping arrangements are for that. Okay, I just gotta watch the station. But yeah, that's a little too much for me. I don't think I could handle that. Cool. He got the file. All right, that's good. So yeah, now it's all about. It's too bad Fantasy couldn't meet me in Roswell. But now that's all that's on my mind now is getting prepped for this trip back to Roswell. And just to have 4th of July, spending 4th of July in Arizona, which is going to be cool with Marianne and Mark. But oddly enough, my neighbor that I just met, he moved in November, and I was walking the dog, and it was Father's Day. He says, "Hey, how you doing?" And so I went over that side. I had to go all the way around, and he's throwing a big 4th of July party on the property in the tennis court right next to me, and I'm like, "Fuck, figures." Big party right next door to my house, invited, and I can't be there because I'll be in Roswell. Well, I'll be in Arizona. So I told him, let's plan something for Labor Day to end the summer. It'll be a joint effort. We'll have a party because that's a big piece of property next door. Plenty of room. He's talking about getting a keg, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, fuck. Wouldn't I have loved to have been participating with that, and I don't have to worry about driving home because all I got to do is walk to my property, and it's good. So, yeah, you might have to, dude. It's always something. It just doesn't end. Never. Yeah, Charles, that's true. Yeah, Dave, I can't do it with the claustrophobic thing. I could do tight areas for a little bit of time, but not fucking 9 hours. No. Can't do it. There's no way. Correct. He's asking for advice. It's like, oh my god. So, Charles, I would suggest you watch Dangerous Military Nerds tomorrow on KGRA, whether it's on our Rumble channel. They're gonna have an interesting guest that I hooked them up with. That's all I'm saying. And then I got them Linda Zimmerman for next week, Wednesday, when I won't be here. So I'm going to start helping them get some guests. Like I need more on my plate. But it's okay. For them, no worries. Tomorrow's guest is going to be interesting. See, I have to be careful because there's always spies watching. And they report what I say. I know that for a fact. My wonderful older brother locked me in a coal cellar when we were kids, then turned out the lights and left. I hear you, dude. That's traumatic. That's PTSD, David. That's trauma. That's not just a simple lock him in the basement and just... That's traumatizing. As a child? Shit. That's why. I mean, that makes total sense. And I feel for you for that. I just gotta get more comfortable. Yeah, the FCC. It's not the FCC I'm worried about. I'm not actually worried about anything. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Things used to bother me in the past. You guys know that. Some of you know that. I used to get all ornery and fucking flip off on people. I'm past that. Maybe I'm getting older and I'm mellowing with that, but I just don't let things bother me anymore. And to be honest, it gets to the point where it's just added drama and negative energy, and I don't, oh fuck. I don't have time to waste my energy on drama, gossip, nonsense. I don't. It just takes my mind. It's a major distraction. I don't have time for that. That's the real. I just don't have time for that. Fuck spiders. Go fuck off, David. You would throw the spiders in there, wouldn't you? But again, anybody that's watching right now, do you have time for nonsense? Do you have time for a distraction or drama or gossip? It's like, who cares? And it's also it's almost like a psyop thing to try to get inside your head. You know what I mean? No, I'm not allowing it. It's almost like to try to make you unnerved, like to bother to hopefully that it bothers you. Screw that. I want to live in peace and not bullshit. I'm like I said, I'm getting older now. It's like starting to think about the future, and it's not a place I want to be. We're getting myself all worked up over silly shit. I don't have the time, or I'm not gonna waste time on something. Dude, that doesn't look like a spider. That looks more like a roach, bro. That looks like a roach, or I don't know what the fuck that is. That doesn't. It does kind of look like a spider. It does. More like a big one, like a tarantula type of spider. But you don't know what happened the other day. True story. A big ass spider, and I had to kill him. This got to the point where, and I don't like to harm I don't like to harm insects because they actually serve a good purpose, especially spiders. This thing was like this. It came from outside. It was running across my living room. Now I'm thinking about Tycho. Tycho's right there. I don't want the spider to bite Tycho or me. So I tell Mom, get me a container. And she brings the container in. I said, cover it. Because I hate spiders. I don't want to go near the thing. No, she doesn't cover it. She just puts the can on the floor. So now I'm scrambling, and then the spider's coming close to my couch. And that's when I said, it's time to eliminate the threat. It's getting too close for me. Now I'm in panic mode. Because this was a recluse. This is not a good spider. So that was the end of that. But I was like a little kid screaming. And Mom was like, don't act like the P word. You're acting like a little... She actually said that. It's a freaking spider. I don't like spiders. And this thing was huge. This was not a wolf spider like Mark. Oh, that's a wolf spider. Fine. This was a big spider. And it really was not a good thing. What's up, James? So no. Bringing up spiders. And I know Mark is going to mess with me when I go to Arizona. But it's really the scorpions that is the issues in the house. Scorpions. But there's tarantulas too. You know, there's spiders. How fun is that going to be? That's the one thing that's got me thinking. We had a scorpion in my downstairs bathroom. I trapped it under a plastic bowl. See, that's what I mean. And Mark is enjoying this, by the way. Mark D'Antonio is enjoying this. He's just constantly laughing about this. I don't find it funny. You know what I mean? I don't find it funny. Yeah, I won't. I don't like harming them. I don't. But if it comes down between it and me, it goes. Oh, James, don't even start now. This is all Dave. You started this shit, by the way. You started this. But so right now we're streaming on YouTube, Rumble, Trovo, Twitch, and Kick. We're streaming on 5 different platforms right now, and I gotta go to break in 40 seconds. It looks like it started to clear up a little bit more. Now I have on the camera right now are 0 filters. This is raw. Usually my screen looks blue. That's because there's a filter that I'm using in the camera, built in. and I forgot what it's called. But I decided to go with the natural view of the sky, not with a filter. I can't think of the one that I have it on all the time that makes it look more blue. But it's not real. You're adding a filter to it. This is the real deal. Now I gotta go outside, but... Oh, shit. I went over. It's okay. Now I'm gonna have to come back from break 10 seconds. See, this is what happens. Gotta pay attention. Charles. But he made me. He made me. Yeah, oh my God. But the problem with this, see how the stars look dim and it looks dark? The clouds kind of ruin the image. If I was to make this brighter, it's gonna pixelate because the camera is focused on what's on the majority of the screen, which is clouds, which is bright, if that makes any sense. So I could make it brighter, but it's gonna start getting pixelated because of those clouds. If it was clear, then it's not a problem, but the clouds will create an issue. And I'm gonna do it because it looks kind of dark. It looks nice. We remove the clouds. But you know what's the worst? Finding dead big spiders in my swimming pool. Because you know what? It's not even about finding them dead in the pool. It's how the fuck did they get there? No, I can't do a timer. I mean, I could on my phone. That would be a pain in the ass, Ken. I could do it. I usually do it with the A word, Alexa. I'm gonna try to do it, but I'll have to do it every 10 minutes. He goes.
lifehacker.com. To stay productive in
Alexa, stop. See? Hold on. Alarm clock. So the next break, I will have to set the alarm for 11:15 p.m. Save. 15 minutes from now. All right, the alarm is set. But we have to play with the camera. We're going to try to brighten it up a little. Ah! It's getting nice and cool in here. Doesn't look too bad. So many wires, too. So the camera's right here. Ghosty's trying to lock me out. Okay, so I brightened it up 2 notches. That looks better. But see how it starts to pixelate where the clouds are? Because the camera's trying to compensate. So that's what happens. You can't go too high on the ISO because then it'll pixelate when you have clouds on the screen. And you're ruining the background spots with the stars. Doesn't look bad right now, though. The moon is not even an issue tonight. Yeah, I'm on Rumble. I just started to stream on Kick. We're on Twitch. We're on Trovo. And we're on YouTube right now. Until the music starts. And then we say goodnight to YouTube. We got a little time for that. Tomorrow, I have to start packing and getting my shit together for the trip. See how it's a little grainy? That's because of the clouds. The camera is taking that light. It's illuminating. It's focusing on the clouds more than what's in the background with the stars. And it pixelates. when you raise the ISO too much. That's normal. So that's why I can't go too crazy. It looks good though to me. I don't know how it looks to everybody that's watching, but it looks pretty good. It sucks that there's even clouds on the screen, but can't do nothing about that. Mom has been sleeping. Ooh, I made 2 hot dogs earlier. I forgot all about them. I made hot dogs 3.5 hours ago when Martin was live, and I haven't eaten at all. You get that with funnel web spiders and pools in Sydney. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's not so much about the dead spiders in the pool, it's how they got there. So that means they're crawling on the railings. You know what I'm saying? If I've got my feet up on the railings because I lay on the flotation, I put my feet on the railing to hold me in a spot. I do that a lot, and I end up falling asleep. I could just imagine waking up and feeling something crawling on me, on my foot, and it's a fucking spider. I would probably have a heart attack and be found dead floating in my pool from a heart attack. You know how many times I've got stung by bees because I'm laying. You know what they're doing? And I know exactly what's going on. They're landing on my leg to try to suck the water drops from my skin. And it's the yellow jackets. They're nasty sting. And I'm sleeping, and I'll feel something because I hate bugs. And I have a very sensitive shit with that. So anything that's touching me, I'm going to feel. And all of a sudden, I'll flinch. And that's when I get stung. On the move. On the sudden movement. Bing! One summer, I got stung 6 times. That's the highest number so far in 1 year. 6 times. Last year, I don't think I got stung last year. Maybe once. I can't remember if I did. But 1 year was 6 times. That shit ain't fun. You're in the pool to relax, and all of a sudden you get stung by a bee. It's actually annoying. But it happens. I gotta go to break. Well, not. I gotta go to the show. I wonder if Clyde, he must be live. Unless there's a fill-in host. I gotta listen in for a second. He was supposed to be gone this week. Here we go. Okay, let's listen in.
Into a slumber. Wake up. An eye is upon you, staring straight down and keenly through, seeing all that you are and everything that you can never be. Yes, an eye is upon you, an eye ready to blink. So face forward, with arms wide open and mind reeling. Your future has arrived. Are you ready to go?
The loudspeaker spoke up and said,
Round 0.
the loudspeaker spoke up and said, the loudspeaker spoke up and said,
Get up! Get up!
give up, give up, give up, give up, give up.
us a call tonight, 503-225-0860 or 866-536-7469. Many times on this program, we've talked about the beast system. I call it the beast system for lack of another marketing word that will get your attention.
All right, so he's live. He's not. He didn't do it this week. It's probably delayed. So that's good to know. Anyway, what's going on in here? See how these clouds? I gotta look at Windy. We gotta look at this. All right, hold on. Bill needs to pay attention. What the hell's going on here? Oh, good. That's good. I can delete this now. All right, Windy. Let's see how bad. See, I'm on. See, it did push to the south. That's not a bad sign. Because this is being suppressed, this system, to the south. The only thing I'm concerned is about this band, but that's not till later. This is the clouds we're dealing with right now. They're streaming from the north down south. But on this visual, it shows it's moving the other way. But that's not what I'm seeing outside. It's bizarre. So if this is true, we should be going into a clear patch. Right in here. But what I see in the sky is not what I'm seeing on this satellite imagery. It's coming from the north, which is bizarre. Because there's two layers of clouds here. You see these streaming down? It's underneath the other layer. These are moving, see these? These are moving down to the south. This is coming from this. So there's two systems interacting with each other, which sucks. But right now it's showing that this clear pocket is coming into my area. But yet, there are these clouds that are underneath that are coming down. See this? These coming down? You see this coming down? That's different from this coming across. If anybody can see that. So there's two things going on at once. That's not what that looks like. That's not what that looks like. Now, again, the camera's facing east, southeast. Which way are those clouds moving to you? To the right, right? North is to the left of the screen. So the clouds are moving to the south on this screen. But yet, on the satellite, it's showing clouds streaming in from the west and a clear pocket coming. So there's two different things going on here. And that kind of sucks. So where on the map am I? We gotta go back. I have to watch. At least, like Ken said, I have the alarm set. Should be a filter. Anyway, I am about right there. Right near the Hudson River. I'm right across from Wappinger Falls. I'm like right there. Maybe even further north. Wow. I am right about there. Actually, a little bit closer to this. This area here, without getting too specific. Right near the Hudson. That's where I am. I could walk to the Hudson River from here. It's so polluted. So yeah, it's nice here. It is nice here. Let me just get this back. Get the station back up. Break in less than 2 minutes. He does 10-minute segments. It's crazy. So thank God everything is good here. You know, like everything that's been going on. It's been, like I said, busy the last few weeks between Pine Bush and going on a paranormal investigation and Roswell before that, Roswell coming up. It's been busy these last few months. When I come home, which I'm not going to rest because there's more. That was a bat. I think that was a bat. It just went across the screen. I need to... Oh, there's the alarm. Ken, that's a great idea. The only thing is, I'm going to have to do this every break. But that's okay. That's actually a great thing, just to put the phone on the alarm on, to put me on point. He's quoting Billy Joel's song. I'm sure you know that, Fantasy. Oh shit! Here comes break. It would be stupid if I set the alarm and I still didn't do the break. That would be ridiculous. Oh shit! I missed it by 2 seconds, but it's okay. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna see. I don't usually do this. On Rumble, there are 3 watching. On YouTube, 6 watching. The Kraken, 3. Kick. Dead. Nothing. I don't think. I can't really tell. Oh, I got the pop-out chat going on. I don't think there's anybody watching on Kick. And on Twitch, dead. I never usually check. I just was curious because I started streaming on Kick. I haven't had anything to eat, and I'm like, I don't want to step away, but I'm like twisted. Bill needs to eat. Eventually Kendrick will come into the room. Dude, hook me up. Unless he's sleeping. I hardly ever see him during the days at all. I'm always working. How the fuck do I hide that? I have no idea what you're doing, Fantasy. Oh, we have somebody on Trovo. Josephus. What's up, Josephus? Join the party. It's everything goes. It's crazy here. If you're expecting gaming, that happens. Just not right now because I got the camera outside. It's gaming. It's sky watching. It's simply just hanging out and bullshitting and having a good time. That's what we do here. Just so you know. And we keep it real. There's no bullshit here. There's no clickbaiting or... It's down to earth real. Now we may disagree, and it's fun, but we try to keep it real. And I'm doing a live show at the same time. Ken, that was brilliant about the alarm, because that is going to help me. It is going to help. Oh, we might have a clear segment of the sky coming. And the moon isn't even out. So it's like perfect conditions if it cleared up, which I highly doubt that it will. Okay, we're good. The station is fine. So yeah. The great thing about Roswell is, and I was telling Eric this, KGRA Eric. Yeah, you were telling me to do the alarms. And what I did, Fantasy, I was using Alexa as my alarm. But
Alarm for what time?
Alexa, stop. But the phone is better. But then again, think about it. If I'm playing music and I got the headphones on, a fucking alarm is not going to work. I get easily distracted. If I'm playing a video game, oh, believe me, that won't happen, Ken. That won't happen. That won't happen. It's just the perfectionist to the core kind of a deal. You know what I mean? I'm a perfectionist. I don't like making mistakes. That bothers me. All right, hold on. I'm setting up the station again. So, what do you think, Bill? I don't know, like 3 weeks ago. I know. You're right. It is. You're right. But Ken triggered me to think of something else. How's that? He triggered me to think about doing it a different way. But like I said, once we get off of YouTube and I'm putting music on, alarm is going to do me no good. I'm going to need like some flashing fucking lights or something to say, red alert, because I won't hear this. I could visualize. I mean, you know what I mean? It has to be more visual than audio for an alarm, because I'm not gonna hear the alarm. I could tie it. I mean, I could tie it to the computer. Have an alarm set off on the computer where I hear it on the computer itself. But we're not staying on YouTube. We're gonna get off. Oh, you are all in YouTube, aren't you? Most of you are. I don't feel like talking no more. I'm being honest. I just want to chill out and hang out. And look, it's clearing up a little. It is beautiful out. It's comfortable. It is 64 degrees. It is comfortable out. It's nice. Some may consider that to be too chilly. I find that to be beautiful. Oh my God, David. But you know what? My phone has vibration on. That's too funny. If I put the phone behind my chair, kind of what you were saying. Oh my God. So David says, why not put a vibrator under your chair cushion and hook it up to a timer? Well, I think I did the next best thing. But I have to make sure. I don't know, but I gotta check the settings and see if it's on. Sounds and vibration. Vibrate while ringing. It should work. Let me check the alarm settings. It is on vibration. It should work. That should work. Vibration is good. It's like, you know, it's in a spot where I definitely should feel the vibration. That's all I'll say. How's that? You know what really sucks though is like they've gotten so bad. If you play 10, 15 seconds of music, they get you. It's gotten like that now. I need to do something off screen. You know, he keeps touching my shit. Wow, it's looking nice on that screen right now. Fantasy, anybody that's in YouTube right now watching, David, whatever. If I was to shut YouTube down, you guys got access to Rumble and all that shit, right? I suggest Rumble. Like Genghis is in Rumble. I don't know if Genghis is still here, but he goes to Rumble. You've got options. I feel bad for Ken. Oh, but Ken's on Trovo. We're not getting rid of Trovo. But I feel bad for the people on YouTube. Dude, I hide my shit now. My shit is hidden. My mason jar is fucking hidden. In a place that is really good. I know YouTube is easier. I know, but I can't play music. I can't do nothing here. I could, but it's annoying. I'm proud of it. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually getting cold in here now. I'm actually getting cold in here. New Godzilla movie in November from Toho. From Toho. The King Kong Godzilla movie, I forgot what it's called. That's coming March 2024. Why am I talking about it? Because it popped up on my screen. Oh my God. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know which one. I've written some real duds. This is off of Skywatching. I wrote it. But it's mine, so it's like I could fucking play it. At least I can listen to this. This is one I like. I do. It's not my favorite, but it's alright. I don't like that part. I gotta change that. I don't like that. Sounds like a fucking trivia game. I know, right? Well, actually, YouTube has a thing where you pay to pay for music. It's a monthly thing. You sign up to pay but it's from different labels and shit. It's like a package deal. I looked into it. I'm not spending money on that. And there are other ways, people find other ways to do it. Otherwise, I would love to know how they do it. For real. I agree with you. Oh shit, there's the alarm. I felt it. I was almost gonna go, woo! Going off. That's good, it worked though. It doesn't look good on camera. Can you imagine somebody coming in like, what the fuck is he doing? You know? Oh my god. I don't know how much it is, because I didn't really go into it. We're on break. See, I like that theme. I do, I'm not gonna lie. That part. That's the part I like. I don't like the other part. At all. This one's my favorite. This is definitely... I'm gonna mute. I saw that, David. I feel like playing drums. Hard to play drums when you're controlling a station, though. It's impossible. made a bad move. That air conditioner is right there in the window. And it's so fucking loud. See how the mic picks it up? Because it's right there. It's like 6 feet away from me. It's so fucking annoying. You have no idea. It drives me nuts. I mean, you can't see this part of the room anymore because the fourth monitor blocks it. But what I made a mistake was is I got a German beer after I've been drinking Corona. I'm not mixing them. So now I got to get up again. You might wonder, why does he get two? Because I don't feel like getting up to get the other one after I'm done with the other one. Is that some kind of logical, rational view? I don't think so. But it kind of makes sense. If you finish the one, then you got to go back. If you bring two, then you don't have to go back right away. I think it makes sense. And no, I did this. I have not heard from Amanda lately. Oh shit, let me pay attention to the station. Oh, I gotta put some stuff in there. So, just to give a little panoramic view of what the freak is going on in this house right now. The dog is not in here. Mom has not made her presence known all night. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. Starting with a complaint, probably. Did you feed Tycho? Did you feed the cats? And she's going to say something negative, which I have to swallow. So I'm not up for anything like that. But just, oh my God. This side is dead now. You can't see anything. And there's so much equipment stacked behind the Iron Maiden poster right there. That shit is insane back there. Foot pedals, kick tower, amplifier for the drum set, crates, more pedals, more bullshit. It's insane back there. I have no room. Can you know what would be awesome too? See all the pop-out chats? Do you guys see all the pop-out chats on this fourth monitor? That's how I'm able to see all the chats. There's 5 of them. See them? So I am monitoring all the chats. Notice how there's 2 that are dead. Twitch and Kick. Genghis was in Rumble, that one, a little while ago. This is all of you here on YouTube. This is Kick, Rumble. I've noticed that. There could be a lot of people watching on Rumble, but they lurk. I don't know if they have accounts. They just watch. But I hardly get any activity. V's in there a lot. Some Chaos and Roswell. There's a few. Trovo is always busy. It does have its action. And then again, that one in the corner is Twitch. And then I got some alien shit up here. That's the alien vodka. That's my cup from Roswell when I was there a couple of months ago. And then let's swing. That's the Travis Walton corner with all the photos. And that's the Tom Reed corner. Wait, I gotta get out. Oh my God. Oh. Ah. And I can't swing the camera around. I gotta go the other way. Up there is 2 laser lights for when there's parties. That's not a real mantle. The wood stove is behind me. That's just a mantle with an electric heater stove in there. Now let's swing back this way because I can't go. Then over here, can't show the alien. Let's keep the alien out. The drum set. The fucking insane amount of equipment. 3 more monitors over here. I don't know. This is feeling a little tight. There's the Yankee corner, which they suck balls right now. There's more lasers up there. And then there's the front. Everything looks small. Don't get fooled. It's not small. It's very big. It might look smaller than it on camera, but it's a big living room. It's just got too much shit in it. That's the problem. So that's where I'm sitting at right now. I see Brian's in Rumble. Brian, you're there. I see you. Finally, somebody else in Rumble. It's nice to see people participate. For real. Interaction is cool. It makes it enjoyable. It makes it fun. When we all hang out, there's some people in that chat room on YouTube that know me for close to 10 years. That's not a joke. They, from the YouTube streaming where I started, it's like 9 years, to be exact. I think I started in 2013. No, 2014. Wrong. 9 years. Oh my God, fucking Dave, you just fucked me up. I was so excited to see somebody else comment in Rumble, and it's you. No offense. I'm not saying that. I was just saying, fuck, it's one of you. I'm getting all excited that there's new people in Rumble, and it's David from YouTube. Oh my God, that's great though. So, back to square one. Where are the Rumblers? It's like, come on. I always say this: enjoy life. That's it. Period. Have fun. You're gonna regret it if you don't. Why didn't I fucking do this? You know, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but you didn't. It's too late. Damn, that was a downer, bro. That's a total New Yorker response, Dave. You know that. It's said with love. You know what I mean? Forget about it. Oh boy. I just hope, I don't know how, you know, people watch it for the first time. I hope that this vibration underneath my chair helps me with the station right now. We shall see. But see how easily things can get spin out of control? Now my house looks like the fucking Addams Family or the Munsters. With all these clouds. The acid reflux came up. How fucking disgusting. Too much information. So I haven't eaten today. Not a good thing. And now drinking beer? Worse. So, I'm suffering from like bad shit going on. I thought I was dying from cancer in my lungs and all this shit from smoking, and had a CT, what was it, CT scan, some shit, and x-rays. My lungs are clear. They found that I have bad GERD. And it's coming up and it's making me cough. The cough is not from the lungs, it's coming from the fucking GERD. Isn't that unbelievable? And I went through hell trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. Numerous tests, blood work, all kinds of shit. You know, I don't tell people all the details. Well, I can do, I don't know about voice changing, but I can definitely talk like Darth Vader. Why would I want to? I mean, I have effects on the mixer board. Oh my God. Bill, just use the force. That's under your butt. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's going off now. People be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Well, I got to do the commercial breaks on the station every 10 minutes. And if I'm distracted, and how am I going to remember to do that if I don't do that? It helps. I got 25 seconds. So now we got to go to 11:57. That only gives me 50 seconds. All right. Oh no, I almost missed it. Whew. 15 seconds. I can't even look at chat. I'm going to get in trouble. See, the mosquitoes got in. All right, we're good. Rabbit, you're like, Kevin is like fucking all over the place too. He goes back and forth. He goes to all of them. He's like the only one. He goes to Twitch, Rumble, fucking Trovo, and YouTube. He's the only one. He goes all over the place. And I'm like, dude, stay still. But you know what it is? He's going in. Oh, I'm not buzzed yet. I didn't even start. Are you crazy? I didn't even start. I have one beer. With all the things that are going on, I haven't stopped working since 7 o'clock till like 9:30, straight nonstop. It was files and people contacting me, meetings and all this, and video calls. Everything is going on. I was like, oh shit. So this is my time now I'm still working till 1 a.m. But it's easy. For those that are familiar, I don't know how many would know. Fantasy, David, I don't know how many would know. Now Mitchie's in Rumble. Things that are like, say, when you listen to AM radio and you hear these shows, they all follow the clock. It's a hard clock. You can Google it, and you'll find it. We go by that hard clock because he's carried on terrestrial stations across the country. So I know where those things were, but I'll tell you the trick. That wasn't the problem. The problem is how many seconds is the delay that you have to compensate when you're coming, say, back from a break. Where does the break go? So I have it to a precise timing. There's another bat. A precise timing so that I made ad sets that are in that time frame for the station. And when I go fade out from the hard clock, it compensates those extra seconds from the delay that you're getting it from them. Follow me on that? So it took me a minute to get it precise. But I have it down. So all I got to do is keep an eye on the clock. And I actually have the chart, but I'm not going to share that one. And they're all different. Those do not look accurate. They're not going to show you, but I'm going to see if I find one that's kind of like what I see. And this is a good one, maybe. Not really. They don't really have that many good images. This one might be good. Okay, this is more for music. Like if it was a radio station from Hit Radio Clock Wheel. It's just an example. So they got their sweepers, commercials. At the time, you see the PSA, public service, they got it all timed out. Oldie, current hit. From the 25 to the 28, they have commercials, a sweep, oldie, commercial. See how it is? This is what I deal with. And it's really awesome because all I have to do while I'm doing a live show is watch the clock, literally, and go to breaks. It's as simple as that. But even then, you have to be concentrating not to miss that break. Then you screw up the whole sequence. Because if you go to it too late, now you got to come back early on the ad set to the live air. So if you fuck up once, you're actually fucking up twice. Because not only did you fuck up going out to break, but now you got to screw up coming back from break. So that's why, you got to be on it. Well, yeah, for this type of program, they use news updates. It's news, weather, that kind of deal. For a radio, every radio station is going to have their own different way they go to break. Like, why should I hear ads from them when I could put the station ads in? I could be lazy, or we could be lazy at the station. Just let their shit play for 3 hours and not worry about it, and have files ready to go in the deck to follow the live programming. That would be great, but we don't do that. We play our own ads. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, David. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Fuck. That's everything that I deal with. What you just put in that. Absolutely. And that's I can't share my screen to show you what I use, and I have station IDs, PSAs. We don't play music. What the fuck? Is that what you care about being in Rumble, is the different colors, really? And of course, the content, whether it's live or recorded. So yes. It's more work involved than just like Mo would say, Mr. Producer. It's a lot more. Like for example, this is running on some breaks. There's a total of 4 of them. Now I don't know which one is mine.
Thank you for making KGRA-DB your #1 choice to make contact and stay connected. We are excited to be attending the 2023 UFO Festival happening in Roswell, New Mexico, starting Friday, June 30th through Sunday, July 2nd. I'll be manning the desk for KGRA-DB's Killer Post Speaker Wrap-Ups. We will interview this year's impressive list of speakers from the KGRA-DB booth at the festival's convention center immediately following their presentations. Get the scoop directly from Chuck Zukowski, David Childress, and John B. Alexander, just to name a few. This group does not get together very often, so do not miss it. Make sure to also join us as we venture out to investigate Main Street for the annual Alien Fest. Go to kgradb.com for more information.
And then we all have to do that. And there's a bunch of them. That's just my part. For the upcoming next week. Yeah, I know that's an old radio clock, Mike. I just picked any as to show as a general example. I'm not going to show our clock on a screen. That's station business. I don't do that. There's boundaries, obviously. There are definite boundaries. I still can't get over with my sister. She didn't even call me today. Come on, call me. I was looking for my phone, then I wondered where it is. Oh my God. That's pretty bad. Now, I'm not even going to do it, but somebody cleaned up, and I'm just going to share one. Someone cleaned up the voice files. I haven't heard them on the computer, actually. I'm muting. Now, messages is not good because I can feel those too. That's not good. And it was fucking David, I think, making a comment. Oh my God, I'm getting a Skype message now. Okay. Getting back.
Are you a little boy?
Are you a little boy?
What's your name?
What's your name?
So that's the recording. It was cleaned up. But I hear at the end of it, also at that clip, this is done. This is done. After he says the name Ernok, it says this is done. I hear it. This is done. That is fucking creepy. Oh my gosh, this is done. So what's your name? Ernok. This is done. I don't know. And somebody I showed it to says they don't hear this is. They just hear done. I clearly hear this is. Clearly. I'm just saying. And this is happening at my brother's house. I showed the videos earlier today. It doesn't... It's bizarre, to be honest, what's going on. Now, like I said, there goes the alarm. See, that's so helpful now. I have to say, I like the feature of the vibration. Oh my God. Did he just say that? Yes, I did. Alright, now we're in the AM. We have to set this for 12:15. But it works, shit. I'm not gonna complain. It's working. To go to breaks, and I don't miss them. Alright. So I don't know, like I'm gonna do I don't know who's watching. I don't know what the hell's going on. But we are definitely making the fucking move over to the other streams. We are going to now say goodbye to YouTube, unfortunately. But I have to do it because I don't feel like talking all night. It's time to hear some music. For real. How long have we been streaming? I don't even know. 2.5 hours? Rumble tells me. Or maybe not. I don't even think there's anybody watching on... It says live stream has ended. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. That's bizarre. It said on my end, live stream has ended. I refreshed. 7 are watching. What kind of crazy shit is that? I'm not even seeing that it's live. It's doing something weird. Am I still live on Rumble? It's doing something very weird. Oh my god. You know what just happened, right? I blew the brake. I didn't pay attention to the alarm. Is Rumble live? Because on my end, it's not working right. It's saying it ended, even if I refresh. David, help me out here. Somebody help me out. It's not showing live on my end. In a loop? Are you serious? Oh shit, it's dead on this one too. What the hell just happened? Is the video live on Rumble? I'm live on Trovo. It looks like the stream stopped on Kick. Now I refresh and it's there. And it says live. Something just weirdly happened. I'm frozen on Rumble. That's what I thought. Oh, now he wants to come into the room. Okay. So we're frozen on Rumble. Okay, I see your messages. So before I even do that, I have to stop the stream on Rumble. It's gonna take a couple of minutes. Let me technically... The stream says it's still going. That's the crazy fucking thing. I'm not kidding. It might be a glitch on their end. And how... I mean, it says here, end live stream. So here it's still showing that it's streaming. But we're going to do it anyway. Look, do you want to end the stream? I just ended it. See that? So now I'm gonna set up a new stream. For those who've never used Rumble before, it's really fucking easy. The only thing is you gotta make a video of it for yourself. But I use the same template. It makes it so easy. I'm not even gonna put a description. I'm too lazy. Right now, I'm not even gonna fill that out. I'm just gonna get the stream key. Then we have to end the stream and reboot. And we're not going to do YouTube when we come back. No YouTube. So, I'm going to stop the stream and we are not coming back on YouTube. We'll be on Rumble, Kick, Trovo, and Twitch.